And he also asked about the Admiral Wilson document. Now, for the benefit of your listeners, this is a document that the Admiral Tom Wilson, the former head of the Defense Intelligence Agency, I preface everything here by saying he says this document is not genuine. He says it's not true, that the events recorded in it didn't happen, and that no such meeting took place. But essentially, it records an alleged meeting between Dr. Eric Davis, now of the Aerospace Corporation, an extremely well-respected, eminent, highly qualified astrophysicist, and Admiral Tom Wilson, the immediately former director of the Defense Intelligence Agency. And it was essentially the final event in a long series of years of investigations into allegations that were precipitated by inquiries made by Dr. Stephen Greer and his organization, the Disclosure Project, where they came across an NRO, National Reconnaissance Office document that recorded the names of various code names of projects. And when Greer showed this document to Admiral Tom Wilson, who was then a deputy director of the DIA in 1997, Tom Wilson reportedly, according to 5 people in the room, pledged that he would go off and investigate the contents of this document to see whether he could identify any of the code names behind that document. Now, a good friend of mine, who I have to use a pseudonym for, called the Spaceman, was a very, very close friend of Edgar Mitchell, the Apollo 14 astronaut, the lunar module commander who led a lunar landing, one of your most respected national heroes. Edgar Mitchell is on record and has told my friend as well that he was present when a phone conversation was had with Admiral Tom Wilson in weeks subsequent to that 1997 meeting, where Tom Wilson described how his efforts to get to the bottom of these code names were actively frustrated by people inside the Defense Department, and that he discovered that there was indeed, allegedly, a secret program operating within the United States government to back-engineer non-human, yes, alien technology. One hell of an allegation. But as you and I both know, a document surfaced from the estate of Dr. Edgar Mitchell in 2018, and that was actually leaked by my friend, the Spaceman, who still has possession of that document. And the Spaceman told me that he was aware of the provenance of that document, that it came from Edgar Mitchell's personal archive, and that it had been provided to Edgar Mitchell when he was a member of the Science Advisory Board of the National Institute of Discovery Science, which was a body set up by Robert Bigelow, the space entrepreneur, to investigate this anomalous phenomena that we call UAPs, UFOs, and the paranormal. Anyway, the long and the short of it was that this document that was found inside Edgar Mitchell's estate described astonishing things, astonishing allegations. And again, I emphasize the Admiral, the good Admiral, Admiral Tom Wilson, who I respect, by the way. I think he's an extremely honorable and decent, loyal, patriotic American serviceman, now retired. He allegedly, according to this document, described to Dr. Eric Davis, whilst they were sitting in a car park outside EG&G, the people who serviced Area 51 at Las Vegas. What an amazing location to have a conversation like this.
Janet Airlines of all.
I know.
Places. Yeah.
He allegedly, according to this document, described in a very long-winded apparent transcript of their conversation a crash retrieval program that he had discovered inside the US government that was secretly hiding recovered flying saucers being secreted in private aerospace, hidden in a private aerospace company behind special access programs that were plausibly denied by the US government. An incredible allegation. And the incredible thing about it was, when confronted about this document, both the man who sent it to Edgar Mitchell, Dr. Hal Puthoff, and the man who purportedly wrote it, Dr. Eric Davis, have never done anything to deny the truth and the veracity of its authenticity. And indeed, privately, I've been told by various people that that document is a genuine document. I can't prove that because without Tom Wilson's confirmation and corroboration, as a journalist, I can't rely on it. But this is something, this incredible smoking gun document, it should at least be something that any competent intelligence official would know about, because it has been, as you know and as I know, at the forefront of allegations of a cover-up inside the US intelligence community for the last 4 or 5 years. And for two intelligence officials to come before the Congress and testify as they did, Admiral Wilson memo? Oh, no, don't know anything about that. Oh, do you know anything about that? No, don't know anything about it. What a load of bullshit.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it is. It was